Even if you think what I did was stupid, you have to understand why I did it.
Because he's threatened our family before.
Yes, and I found out the hard way. There is no stopping Mitch.
But he's in jail now.
Yes.
Good. Freaked me out when we couldn't find Langston last night.
I told you I was in the library.
I know, but with Mitch out there, I thought something had happened to you.
Someone showed up in the middle of the night.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, one thing led to another. We didn't sleep together. This girl's a real challenge. But I'll get her there. I don't know how, but I will.
Should we call Dorian?
And induce a heart attack? There's nothing she can do about this. We have to find Adriana on our own.
How?
How, Kelly? How? Do you ask a bird how it flies, a fish how it swims, or a star how it twinkles? I was the star of the Supermodel Crime Club. I know how to find a missing person. I have to sneak into the mind of this maniac. I have to ask myself what kind of man pushes himself on a woman and then tricks her into sneaking off with him. Don't answer that question. Answer this question. What kind of cousin pushes her cousin on a foreigner in a completely strange land?
Adriana lives here. It's not foreign to her.
Yeah, you just keep telling yourself that.
Will you stop it? I feel bad enough already. I just spent the last hour calling every Moreau in the Paris phone book.
Oh, Kelly, you'd make a horrible detective on television.
I'm desperate. I called you, didn't I?
The first lucid moment you've had in this sorry affair. Emile Moreau is probably an alias. Did you say he bought drinks? I have an idea.
Announcement. I have already fired Stanley Lowell.
Oh, well, that's a start, Dorian.
Would you cut me a break here? Would you at least remember who I am? Who loves you more?
I have missed you. Oh, I hate it when we all don't get
No,
along.
you should have told us what was going on the whole time.
Yes, you're right. I should have. Please forgive me.
All right, we're going to have a little huddle here.
What?
Do we give Dorian a chance to redeem herself? Yes or no?
It's time to go, Mayor.
Hey, go where?
Down to the station.
Huh? Aren't you guys here to protect her?
Actually, there's one other thing I haven't told you.
Dorian hired you? She did. Now, I am also representing her, so if you feel that's a conflict, I invite you to get another lawyer. But know this, I intend to see you both walk.
Well, I mean, why does Dorian need a lawyer?
Apparently, after you left with the boys from the Bureau here, Dorian found the gun and went after Mitch herself.
And Mitch? Is he still alive?
Very much so. I am alive. And retribution will be mine.
I got him squared away for lockup.
You look frightened, Charlie. As well you should. When justice is done, it brings terror to the evildoers.
Do we really need to listen to this? Shut up already.
I will not be silenced. This man wounded my daughter, the sweetest child that ever walked this earth. He has to pay.
I have!
You haven't done a thing! If Jessica dies, I will make a lifetime in hell feel like a holiday to you, Charlie Banks.
And look, when you found Natalie and me in the shelter, it wasn't...
John, Marty?
John, where's Natalie?
Why, is she hurt?
Oh, she's here. She's fine.
Well, we heard there was an explosion.
When we got out of the car before that, she hurt her leg. She banged her head a little.
But she's all right?
Your daughter's doing well.
May we see her?
Sure.
Thank you. Oh, honey.
Dad.
Oh.
Natalie, look at you, huh?
I'm okay.
Yeah, well, your career as a wheelman is over. What's with this?
That's just a sprain. She'll be up in no time.
Well, that's a miracle.
John took very good care of her. Let's see if our international man of mystery used plastic.
How will that help us?
Kelly, if there's a receipt, it's more likely to have his real name on it.
Unless he is a really thorough hitman.
But receipts might have his real address, tell us what he's been up to.
Monsieur,
Oui.
I'd like to see...
Le menu, por favor.
At once.
What are you doing? I don't need food. I need to find the guy who took Adriana.
Oh, Kelly, you obviously have no experience acting. We have to act like we're typical Parisians. Look depressed. Do it. Now, pretend you're bored with your life. Oh, the slouch
How
is good.
is this gonna help? Look.
This is gonna be easy.
Really?
Once you create a diversion.
My Aunt Dorian is under arrest?
They just need to ask me a few questions.
About what?
I helped detain Mitch
Dorian?
when he was already in custody.
How?
I pulled a gun on him.
You carry a gun?
No, of course not. It was Charlie's gun.
Charlie Banks has a gun?
Yes, Mitch Lawrence killed his son.
Wow, so Charlie was gonna kill Mitch.
I wouldn't exactly say that.
Dorian, did you think that Charlie might be upset enough to possibly shoot Mitch?
Well, who hasn't been pushed to the
Did
edge by
Charlie
Mitch
pull a
Lawrence?
gun on Mitch?
We believe Mr. Banks fired, but that he shot Jessica Brennan instead.
What?
Oh, my God.
Oh, but she's in the hospital, in surgery, and it looks like she's going to be all right.
It's time to go, ma'am.
Oh, okay. I'll be home soon, girls. I can't wait to get out of these clothes. I had to borrow them from Vicky. Can you believe that? Never mind. It's a long story. Girls, I tried to do the right thing. For your sake. Thank heaven. You'll all be safe now.
So are you going to check her into the hospital?
No, I don't need to stay.
Actually, we're gonna keep her here for a little while.
Good.
All right, if you excuse me.
No, guys, listen, you don't need to fuss over me. I need news. Marty said that Mitch was caught?
Yes, the FBI has him.
Thank God. I hope that man rots in the worst prison on earth. And Jess, Brody found her, right?
Yes. Jessica's actually here in the hospital, honey. She's in surgery.
What?
She was shot.
Mitch shot Jessica.
No. No, it wasn't Mitch.
Gentlemen, the shooting of Jessica Brennan was a terrible accident. This man kidnapped her and held her against her will. My client was merely trying to free her.
Jessica came to me willingly. She will tell you that herself.
You miserable Charlie, tell me. No, the last thing you need on record is an assault at the police station. Pull it together. Come on.
Charlie has a little problem with impulse control.
Why isn't this man in his cell?
We're working on it.
Work harder.
Perhaps you should get him a drink. That'll settle his nerves.
Charlie shot Jessica?
Brody said it was an accident.
Mom.
Look, you're okay, and Jesse's going to be okay. That's all that matters right now, okay? John, we cannot thank you enough.
I'm just glad I could help. Excuse me. Hey, wait.
You don't, Vicky's right. I'm gonna check on Jessica.
Actually, I'm not sure if booze would work this time. This might be too big to numb out, eh, Charlie?
Could you please shut him up?
Oh, I pity how you've wasted all this work trying to stay sober, because Vicky will never forgive you now. I mean, how could she? You shot her precious daughter. You shot my precious daughter. And now there's just nothing left for you, Charlie. Your son is gone. Vicky might as well be. Your life is over. Why don't you just crawl into a bottle and die?
Is Jess gonna be okay?
We don't know, Natalie.
Hey, just heard. Any news?
Oh, still in surgery.
John and Natalie are okay.
Oh, good. I had to think that they'd make it out of that car. If we'd lost them, too.
No, Jessica's still here. Don't give up on her.
I haven't.
You mind if I wait with you? That way, if you don't hear anything soon, I can pull rank and get some answers.
Yeah, thanks. You're a psychiatrist, right? An MD?
Right.
Have you ever given someone electroshock therapy?
No. No, what I know about it, why?
When I found Jessica, she didn't recognize me, and she was kind of out of it and had no fight in her at all. And Mitch is just standing there laughing, that son of a bitch. And then I look around, and I see ECT equipment.
Are you sure?
But Mitch admitted it to me.
He gave Jessica electroshock treatments?
And she had no idea who Bree was, her own daughter.
God, oh, Brody.
This is permanent. I mean, if Jessica survives the gunshot, when she does, when she wakes up, will I be a stranger to her from now on?